Hi, welcome to Goddess Hour Part 2, where I'm going to walk you through how to set up your own desk of the goddess or altar that you will meet at every single night. Because when you first begin, you really only need your body, ambient lighting like a candle, and a notebook, and then you just get your butt on the ground, and then you start from there. But over time, you want this space to grow and evolve as you grow and evolve in your practice during these nightly meetings. And so behind me, it is an amalgam of things that have evolved as I have evolved. Up above, I have what's called a vision wall. A vision wall is when you are trying to piece the clues of who you are back to yourself when you feel like you've lost where you've been headed. It is different than a vision board. A vision board is like, I already know where I'm going. These are the images, so I can keep looking at them, so I can magnetize them into me. A vision wall lives in the Goddess Hour space so that as you meet here every single night, you never forget clues about yourself that you intuit when you are in that sense of calm. Because when you hear yourself again and you're like, oh, wait, I love velvet. Why do I love velvet? I don't know. But I'm going to write velvet down and put it on the vision wall, because everything that you love and are attracted to is a clue back to yourself. And as you start to collect these clues, it starts to paint the picture of who you are and maybe the parts of you that you have brushed to the side in order to survive in your current reality. So your altar space can have many different things, but I will walk you through how mine has evolved over the last couple of years. So I have some artwork that I've done on here. I have candle for ambient lighting. I have a vintage lamp, which also helps create the ambient lighting. So you don't just need a Himalayan salt lamp. You don't need the things that maybe are identified as like having that sort of holistic lifestyle. You create your desk to be you in the aesthetic of you, but the goal is low lighting. Okay, so you do it in the style of you so that you're always brought back to you. That's why this space will evolve as you evolve and get closer to yourself. Next, what do we have? I just got some dried flowers for aesthetic purposes. That's it, just aesthetic beauty. I have incense. I'll light one at the beginning, and then usually I'll set an intention for the night of Goddess Hour, like bring me back to myself, or help me bring down my cortisol, help me find a solution to something that's been bothering me. And then I break it out, and then I just circle it around myself. So that's the thing. Your Goddess Hour practice, it can lean witchy or it can lean pragmatic in getting stuff done. The only rule is low lighting and 1 hour before bed and no electronics, because regardless, it will be the medicine that you need for your life. Always keep a notebook. I always have a couple books on the side. I have gua sha. Sometimes I'll just be sitting by candlelight thinking, gua shaing. In the back here, I have different oils and tinctures that I use. You can put some things that you use as part of your nightly beauty routine. I just want you to think about it as like, if I was to design a little nook of an office and the whole purpose of the office was for me to dreamscape and heal my entire existence, this is what it would be. And that's what I want you to do. I like vintage, girly, a little mystical, so my area is set up that way. Your spot can be more modern. It could be more clean lined, and that's how you want it to evolve. It needs to look and feel like you, okay? And the setup is things and tools that you need for your glow up inside and outside, and the vision wall above, so that you never forget where you are headed, so that when you sit down, it's like, this is like your whiteboard, where you're headed, where you're going. Okay, all right, I can't wait for you to set one up. And let me know if you begin having a nightly candlelight meeting with yourself and how it feels.